What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have Week 3, our third straight away game versus the 49ers, going to Levi Stadium, of course, and we are totally outclassed, I'm not going to lie, overall-wise. But first, let's just take a look at who is coming off contract this season, who do we want to re-sign, who do we want to let walk, and looking at it, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do. A lot of guys that are fringe for me, like Michael Wilson. He's kind of a fringe guy. I love his story in real life, but I mean, as of right now, he hasn't done much for us. BJ Ojulari, he hasn't really played that much, and they're both not interested. Sean Murphy-Bunting, he's in the middle, but he's 29. So we're not sure about that. Baron Browning, I do want to try to re-sign him for a 3-year deal, get him till he's 30. Because as you guys know, in Madden, whenever someone hits 30, they ultimately regress. And we get Baron Browning back on a 3-year deal. So we'll get him for 3 years, and I don't even know if we'll go for 3 years. Who knows? But he will start to regress at that point, and that's when we'll probably let him walk. Evan Brown, we will probably let walk because he is 29. Another reason why I kind of want to let Murphy-Bunting go. He is 29. I'm kind of out on Murphy-Bunting. We have like 4 corners we drafted. One of them can probably step in. James Conner, I'm going to wait till a little bit later in the season to decide because Rashawn Sasser, after last episode, balled out, and I'm not sure what we're going to do. But for today, I am going to do James Conner in the first half, Sasser in the second half again, to let them split carries, essentially, and Arian Smith, if he comes in a third down package, so be it, kind of thing. Frodeholt will probably let walk. I might package together Murphy-Bunting and Frodeholt and see if I can make a trade. But that's everything for that. We got to do regional scouting focus as well, because last year's season was just all quarterbacks. And for us, we probably need some help up front, still. Even though we have Walter Nolan and Dwayne Hoskins, I'm going to scout defensive tackles. Mainly because that's this guy's strength in the West, and 2 of the top picks in this draft are defensive tackles. For our Midwest, or Central, I guess technically, we're going to have him scout wide receivers. I know there's no one at the top, but we are going to probably need wide receivers. And then same thing for our Northeast region, because it's his strengths. And we do need, I don't know why I just set it to edge. Yeah, we'll just leave it at edge, I guess. Whereas in the South, the SEC, the top schools, whatever, don't at me. We're probably going to go defensive tackle as well. I mean, there's just too many good defensive tackles in this draft, and that's where we're hurting, so it just makes the most sense. But real quick, I'm going to go to the GM's office, try to cook up a trade, and then I'll show you guys if I get anything going. So it took a lot of finagling, but we finally did it. We sent Frodeholt, Sean Murphy-Bunting, a 3rd-round pick this year, and a 2nd-rounder in 2 years. And we got Ernest Jones, and I think his name is Bradley Woodley? Brandon Woodley, one of the 2. Rookie hidden dev, so we're not kind of losing out on anything secondary-wise, because I know we've been struggling a lot on defense. So let's just go in and adjust our lineup just real quick. I just like to do this. But we are going to let Chavez, of course, keep playing, especially after that pancake block last episode. Good lord, that man made me almost stand up out of my chair while recording. We're going to let Thorne be wide receiver 4. We're going to let Harrison back up, of course. That's just my personal preference more than anything. So now looking at it, defensive side, we have Ernest Jones and Alexander. Ernest Jones is just a lot better of a Mike linebacker than Davis Gaither. Just, no, disrespect, of course, to him. It's just 83 versus 73. That's 10 overall. Alexander's going to stay on the field, as a user for me. And we're going to let Birch go above Robinson. I'd rather have a star dev out there than a normal dev. Just makes more sense that way, personally speaking. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be rocking with. Woodley will, I guess, he'll be CB2, Brandon Woodley, because he's an 80 overall, and we have, what's his name, Bob Roten. He was only a 76, so of course, overalls trump each other, and that's just how it is. But yeah, I think the defense looks a lot better on paper, but I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Gotta do weekly strategy still. So let's check out our upgrades real quick, and then we'll hop into this game versus the 49ers. Just Dwayne Hoskins. We're going to put it in a nose tackle. Hopefully, you know, we let Hoskins progress very well. He should have his dev revealed after this game. I'm hoping for Superstar, not Star. I'm really hoping for Superstar at least. I'd love that. As we are going to be playing the full game, let's see what uniforms we can use for the 49ers. But you guys don't get to see that. I'll see you guys in the game. So we start this game on offense. I'm really just going to see what the Waters looks like for us offensively as we get a first down immediately with James Conner. Gonna see if it was more of a pass or a run day. It might be a run day. I say that like we haven't been running the ball the past 3 games more than we've been passing it. But I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess, as we need that block from Hurd. There we go. Conner getting to the second level. 31 yards off of 2 rushes right now is great. I was gonna say there is a visible difference in speed between the two. Oh good lord, Fred Warner just shoved off that block like it was nothing. We have a 3rd and 6. You know, I tried to run a little play action and, you know, it went awful. So something tells me we are not going to be able to pass the ball a whole bunch today. As they send a blitz, but it doesn't matter because we go to Sasser, makes a man miss with a juke, and gets struck down while stiff-arming a man. All right, we're going to sub James Conner back in after this play. I want to just try to keep the splits very even if I can. As we go to Marvin Harrison there, as he gets the first down. There we go. DeAndre Dye finally gets a pass off today. First pass was, you know, to Sasser, but, you know, throwing to a wide receiver is just totally different. As we go to Michael Wilson, he is in for the touchdown. I just said I might let him walk because he hasn't been doing much, and he ran that route to perfection and scores a touchdown. Look at him go. Look at him make me look bad. So for the first time today, we'll see what the 49ers defense looks like. Alexander's on the field. It looks like Ernest Jones is also on the field as we just dive at Christian McCaffrey's legs to trip him. We definitely don't want him getting going early. You know it's Madden when Brandon Ayuk is on the field. I don't think he's really going to play a game as a 49er ever again, but I could be wrong. Not sure why Davis Gaither's out here. I maybe missed up the sub linebackers potentially, but oh, we almost got a pick with him. Okay. This is a play for Sasser. I don't know why I'm doing this right now with James Conner. We're going to try a screen. Got blocks though. Oh my goodness. Maybe it is meant for James Conner. Can he outrun this man? He barely gets into the end zone. That would have been tragic if I said all that and he got chased down from the other side of the field. But James Conner gets a touchdown. DeAndre Dye gets some passing yards. It's all good. So after a 3 and out for them, I'm not really sure what to expect. They're gonna go right back to CMC. We're right there with Alexander though. Look at that. Him and Walter Nolan getting a stop for no gain. So now on 3rd and 9, I can almost guess that it's going to be a pass down, but I could be wrong. It is a pass down. We're watching. Oh, Ricky Pearsall. Oh, he dropped it, thank goodness. I was going to say, Will Johnson just got lost because he ran way too far. Really love the defensive showing right now because if you guys saw last episode, we got destroyed on defense. Look at Scott Matthews cutting it up. Got some agility there. 3rd and 4, we're not going to really stray from the plan. Just keep running it with James Conner as he gets some great blocking right there. That was fantastic. Can't neglect the pass game, though. We are getting pressure. But can we hit Trey McBride? Oh, no, we threw a pick. Oh, that was such a great throw on the run, though. You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh my goodness. I hope that doesn't start a really big momentum shift for us, but that was... I mean, that was a great pass. That's really what it was. Downey just trying to take away a blocker, but... Oh, he fumbled, but it fumbled out of bounds. Well, I did not see the screenplay coming, as this is a run to CMC. We're in the backfield. Is that our new rookie? No, that's Bob. That's Bob Roten. I mean, new rookie, but it's not. Wasn't Bradley, though. That's who I was talking about. We're on Ernest Jones's play. Gets it to Ayuk. Alexander can't make a diving tackle. All right, so starting to get some offense going, finally. We go to CMC, and Alexander lays him out. Oh, my goodness gracious. We're going to stay on Bob right here because we're running cover 2. Underneath to Ayuk. Oh, I thought we were going to get a big hit stick right there, but no dice. Going to hop back on Alexander. Got underneath to George Kittle, but Roten's right there to make a tackle. All right, they have a great drive going right now. We got to try to figure out a way to stop it, and that's not really great because George Kittle gets drug almost into the end zone by Baron Browning. Almost drug him in the end zone. That's not great. We're going to pinch the line. Maybe they go right up the middle. They do. I get stuck. I was about to lay a huge boomstick, and I get stuck. Dang it, dude. So now we have the ball with 2:15 just about left. So we have a 2-minute drill we can kind of try to run here. I just need time. I don't get that. That is for sure. They sent a lot of pressure. And now 3rd and 6. That was a big actual pickup there from Trey McBride. That was fantastic out of him. We're going to send him on a little return route. Should help. Maybe as long as we have time. We really don't, though. Throw on the run to James Conner, but it just doesn't work out. He runs towards us, and it's 4th and 2 still. We made this mistake last week. We're going to see if maybe we can correct it. Actually pick up the first down here. We went, like, same situation against the Rams. Kind of went for it right before half and didn't get it. But we do get it this time. Michael Wilson just picks it up real quick. But we do have to keep our foot on the gas. We have to go pretty quick here. Got 56 seconds. I don't want to use a timeout just yet. We got Scott Matthews, though. Make that man miss if you can. Oh, he does. He bounces right off of him. Arian Smith has checked in, finally. We saw him a few times last episode, but we really didn't get him the ball. But oh my god. He's got the speed. Fred Warner can't catch up. Oh my goodness. Arian Smith around the world for his first touchdown as a Portland Bull. I guess I called my shot there. I don't know. Did not think it was man coverage. I just realized Fred Warner was running across the field really fast, but Arian Smith is just faster. He is a speedster. Let's see if they run it or pass it here. It looks like a pass or a run formation. We'll see what they do. Oh, it's play action. I mean, he's open, but someone please tackle him. Good God. Oh, I'm stuck in alignment. Purdy runs it with no timeouts and under 5 seconds. Gotta love the CPU logic there. But we go into halftime 21-7, and I can't remember. I think they get the ball coming out of halftime. I was right. They do get the ball to start the second half. Gonna slide that line to the right maybe in case it's a run to CMC. It was, but it's a counter to the left. That's not good. He breaks a tackle and mythically gets away from 4 people. We were in a blitz, and I saw they were in an empty set, so I knew it was a pass. And we're just not built for man coverage yet, really. As goodness gracious, we're not built to do anything on defense right now. I don't know what's happening. We're falling apart. We're gonna run man coverage. I really don't know if this is a smart idea, but we're gonna run a man coverage with little zones and underneath and stuff. As pressure, I think, gets to Brock Purdy there. He throws it into the ground. It is 4th and 6. Hopefully they take 3 and don't go for it. Got to sub in Sasser, but it's only fair because we did have to take out James Conner in the first half because he was tired. And we're going to go right to him as he's wide open in the flats as we get a lot of yardage after catch right there. DeAndre Dye having a great day right now. Over 200 yards already. We are going to do it. We're going to pull the trigger. Marv, you dropped that! You can't drop that, Marv! All right, 3rd and 19. We have a lot of yardage to get, but Michael Wilson's wide open over the middle. Oh my goodness, I was talking trash. Well, not really trash, but before the game, I thought I might not re-sign him, and good lord, he's having a heck of a game right now. Maybe we can catch him here with a little play action, if our offensive line holds up, of course. Oh, and Wilson's open again. Just hurt a little, but he goes out of bounds, down at the 1. See if we can maybe win up front, get in here with Sasser. I'm not 100% sure, though. Fred Warner is in the backfield. Sasser gets in after Hurd laid a great block there to Fred Warner. We slide the line. It's going to be a pass because CMC goes in motion right there. I tried to just stick with both, couldn't, and he lays out CMC. Alexander. It's the only time he really looks big. And I'm honestly not sure what would happen if he went up against an linebacker, to be completely honest. As we go man coverage. Oh my goodness. 36 got beat. Gonna send a blitz here potentially. Trying to blitz with Ernest Jones. Can we get there? We can't, but oh, the rookie Martin gets there for a sack. I forgot his first name, but Martin, I know he's a rookie. One of our first round picks gets there. 4th and 5. They have to go for it. They're down by 18. As they do. Oh, I forgot I was going to blitz with Alexander. Downey. Or no, that's Woodley, the rookie that we traded for. Okay. Woodley with the pass breakup. Saves us there on 4th down. And we get the offense back on the field. So now on offense, we're going to try to get Sasser some carries, see what he can do after his monster performance last week. Let's see what we can do here. Matthews. Oh, we just missed the throw. Oh, they're going to call PI on that. That is not PI. So after the intentional grounding call, we're definitely in a bad way. But Arian Smith, can you lose Fred Warner, sir? You cannot. I thought you might be able to outspeed him. Guess not. I don't know who our kicker is. I kind of forgot. But yeah, I didn't trust that. But we give them the ball back with like a minute and a half, basically, and they run the ball for some reason. So, not sure what they're doing. So we go underneath. Oh, I just ran right by Brock Purdy. Ernest Jones, though, wraps him up, and they call a timeout. Gotta get out there and cover George Kittle. Oh, right to Ernest Jones. User pick, Ernest Jones. We trap him behind George Kittle. We trap Ayuk behind Kittle. Kittle can't catch us. Pick 6 from Ernest Jones. Recently acquired linebacker putting on a show in his debut here for the Portland Bulls. Can't believe Seattle actually traded him to us. So we actually handle the 49ers pretty easily. We win 35-10. Let's go ahead and look at our stats for the day. We got... That's not us. Here we are. DeAndre Dye, 14 for 20, 296 yards, 3 touchdowns, and the 1 pick, which I don't think Madden should have made that a pick. In my opinion, was a great throw. It just, Trey McBride kind of does a weird animation. Running the ball on the day was a little bit quieter, which is kind of a shocker. Sasser, 7 attempts for 34 yards and a touchdown. Connor, 5 attempts for 48 yards, no touchdown. And then Scott Matthews, 1 attempt for 8 yards, and DeAndre Dye, 1 attempt for 7 yards. Was definitely the passing show today, easily. Michael Wilson, 4 for 77 and a touchdown. James Conner, surprisingly, 3 for 94 and a touchdown. He had a long of 64 and had 96 yards after carry. Good gosh, man. Marvin Harrison Jr., 2 for 23. Still can't really get him involved. He should have had a 3rd catch. He dropped 1 that, in my opinion, he should have caught for sure. Trey McBride, 2 for 31, and honestly, he did cause our pick on the day. So, I know it's not a stat, but I mean, he did cause that technically. He should have caught it. Arian Smith finally logs a stat with us, and it's 1 catch for 37 yards and a touchdown, and he does get credited with the drop on the 2nd attempt. But, I mean, when your first ever catch with the team is a touchdown for 37 yards, it's not bad. Scott Matthews only has 1 reception today for 24 yards, though, so pretty good. And then Rashawn Sasser, 1 for 10. Ernest Jones, debut game, was the tackle leader with 11. followed by Jamal Alexander and Bob Roten and Richard Downey. Sacks today, we only had one, Todd Martin, the rookie. We did have a lot of TFLs. Jamal Alexander had 2, Bob Roten had 2, Walter Nolan had 1, and Todd Martin had 1, which was a sack. And then picks on the day, Ernest Jones, 1 pick for 74 yards. That went for a touchdown. So Ernest Jones has a touchdown with us in 1 game played, which is awesome. Forced fumbles, Taylor Demersion. I don't know how to say his last name, in all honesty. But he had a forced fumble. It did go out of bounds. And that is all the stats today. Walter Nolan has an upgrade point, so we're going to throw that in a nose tackle. He's up to an 83 overall. And then Sasser also has a upgrade point. We're going to put it in elusive back. Should bring him up to an 80 overall, and it does. You see there, it said ability slot. So Rashawn Sasser at least is a superstar. That's something worth note. He might actually get the start once he gets his abilities unlocked, because that just makes too much sense to not play him. Oh, let's go ahead and sim the week. We'll see if maybe we have a home game next week. Probably not, though. At this rate, finally, we have a game at home. It will be next episode versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Their overall is 6 overall higher than us, so I'm not sure how we will play against them. Who knows? I don't. But if you guys want to see that, check out the next episode. And to do that, you should subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. And while you're here, you might as well like. I mean, just saying. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. I am Andrew from Sexton Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.